guys, how you doing? So the weather's great today, and I think it's a great idea to make a new video. And today's topic is GT350 battery replacement options, and I picked a nice spot here, and of course the car is not too far. It's right there. Can you see it? So let's talk about the battery that comes with the vehicle first. So the factory battery, the car came with a lightweight battery, which was nothing different than a smaller battery with less cold cranking amps than the Mustang GT battery. So in fact, it didn't have enough cold cranking amps, to be honest, for a large engine of the type of them that we have here, the Voodoo engine. So the Shelby stock battery had only 390 cca, so cold cranking amps, versus the Shelby I can't talk today, sorry guys, versus the Mustang GT battery at 590 cold cranking amps and 5 pounds heavier. So the normal battery for the normal GT was 5 pounds heavier back in 2017 when the Shelby GT350 came out, and I believe it probably still is, but I'm talking about what was stock back then and not what we have in the new Mustang right now. So also my battery that I had in this one till yesterday was 7 years old, and it lasted 7 years, and it was the Ford battery, and it was the stock one with only 390 cca. So why did they put such a small battery in the Shelby? Well, I think the GT350 battery could get marketed as lighter because it was a fast car, so they could market it as a lighter battery, and probably was also cheaper to produce for Ford, although it cost about the same at the store than the different battery, the GT battery, the bigger one. So that might be it. Warranty is 3 years on a battery from Ford Motor Company, and but mine lasted, like I said, 7 years, and then it started to show signs of weakness, and I just replaced it actually yesterday. Okay, so what are your options? Your battery gets weak, you need a new battery. What are your options? Well, let's go over it. Option number one is you stay with the original battery and find the same, and I'll put the battery number just below, but it might be discontinued. So when I looked it up, it was discontinued. So option number one may work for you, but may not. So option number two might be better. Option number two is you buy the updated version, and it's the same number with an A at the end, and that one has 470 cold cranking amps. So that's a small step above the original, while the battery is still small and light, just with more cranking amps. And let's look at it. I have it in mine, and the car needs to be washed. I mean, it's a car to drive, so that's why it's pretty dirty right now, but it needs to be washed, I know that. So let's look at it. I'm one-handed again here. I mean, you know I have two hands, but you know what I mean. Here we go. So here's the battery. If you want to replace it, remove this cover, take it aside, and there's your battery. And look, this is the one with 470 cold cranking amps, and it's the BXT99RT4A. All right, and look, it's still a small size battery. Let's put that back on, and there are two clips that go, one in here and one in there, and I left them out so it's easier to take the cover off and put my trickle charger on the battery. And I have a video about the trickle charger as well if you're interested in that one. Look it up. Okay, before we continue, I'll close the hood. All right, so that's the battery, and how to replace it, it's pretty standard. There's just one bolt you have to remove, and then you just lift it up. It comes straight out. It's a pretty easy process in this car. Okay, we have option number 1. Option number 2. What's option number 3? Replace it with the larger battery from the standard Mustang. I'll put the part number below. So this one weighs 32 pounds. So it's 32 pounds. So it's 5 pounds more than the small lightweight battery that I have in my car right now. So keep that in mind if you want to do that. I mean, it's only 5 pounds. I mean, you might lose or gain 5 pounds, who knows. I don't know your body, but it's possible. So not that much. Option number 4 is the last option that I recommend, and it's the most expensive one, you know. And you can go with a small lithium battery, and those only weigh about 6 pounds, but they cost you a lot. And I won't tell any prices on purpose because I'm not sure what they cost right now. Sorry, I had a bug on my hand there. I'm not sure what they cost right now, so I will not tell you any prices on that or brands. So look them up. So there are small lithium batteries out there. They're pretty cool, but they cost a lot. So I would guess they would cost you about 500 for a battery, and you have to buy a different holder for it. And if you want a charger or a trickle charger, you have to buy a special charger as well, and so they might cost a lot too. I showed you where the battery is located, so and how to replace it. Pretty easy. Look it up. There are plenty of videos out about that. Ask any questions in the comments if you wish to do so. That was it about the GT350 battery. I love my GT350, never got tired of it. It's a 2017. It doesn't even have 20,000 miles on it, but that's all right. I only drive it when the weather's good, and sadly here in Utah where I live, the weather is not always good, and we have still a lot of snow in the mountains. All right, guys, enjoy the nice view one more time, and I'll see you soon on my channel, I hope. If you haven't liked, please like my video right now, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Have a wonderful day.